So maybe lucky for me, my name's not printed in the bulletin this morning. So for those of you I have not met, I'm George App, and today I'd like to use this moment for mission to provide you all with an update on the Associate Pastor Nominating Committee. As you last heard, the Newlonsburg session and the Redstone Committee on Ministry have approved our ministry information form, or our job description, and it was posted to the PCUSA's version of Indeed, or the Church Leadership Connection. This was done in early January. The MIF is available in the brochure racks in the narthex and in the office hallway, and it looks like this if you haven't gotten a chance to read it yet. The APNC developed the MIF using the feedback we received from focus groups, the congregational survey, and input from Pastors Curtis and Marnie. The MIF is grounded in what the congregation is looking for in an associate pastor and where we would like that person to help lead us. You should see when you read the MIF that we are directing who we are looking for towards someone who can help NPC in 3 key areas: pastoral care, being a champion and supporting our music ministries and staff, and in pastoring and leading adult educational opportunities. I also think that you'll see the importance this congregation places on outreach reflected in our MIF. The real work has just begun for this committee. Since going live on the CLC, we've received 56 matches to our posting. But matches is a misnomer, as the process involves Skip Nofsker, our executive presbyter, matching candidates in the CLC system to our job description based upon the characteristics we are looking for. Such characteristics include those that we asked you to rank in the 1 to 10 order of importance, such as compassionate, advisor, spiritual maturity, organizational agility, and teacher. We can also be matched individually by a candidate themselves, much as you would submit your resume for a job opening. To date, we have had 2 self-submissions and 52 executive presbyter matches. This process means we have the added step of reaching out to each match to introduce Newlonsburg and the associate pastor role to them, to offer our MIF, and inquire if they are interested in furthering discussions. If they decline, we say, "Thank you, next." For those who indicate interest, for which we have had 13 so far, all 7 of the committee review the candidate's personal information form, make notes, and evaluate against our criteria. From here, we collectively decide if a phone or video call is warranted. As of today, we have completed 3 first-round interviews, and we discussed 5 more PIFs this morning. We meet every other Sunday to discuss our PIFs and debrief on the interviews that we've had. Some members of MPC have expressed concern that we are not further along in this process since Marnie has now completed her call. This process is time-consuming for us and for the congregation and is set up to be so deliberately. This is a major change for the congregation, and many of us, are in a period of mourning. It is expected and healthy. However, we do believe it's best to build in a buffer between associate pastors. We are also moving deliberately and prayerfully because this role is very important to the congregation, and together we will all be investing a lot of our own time, talent, and treasure. The committee has internal procedures we follow, diverse opinions to consider, and has been opening to listen to where the Spirit is leading us. While you all have helped us to create the job description or the plan, that may not be God's plan for us at this time. As we move forward in this process, you may seek any one of us out. Susan Keeney and I are the co-chairs, Beth Ann Fausto, Mindy Markovich, Kirsten Marriott, Keith Paulson, and Terry Geiger. You may also email us at apnc@newlonsburgchurch.org. We ask that you keep the APNC, and our candidates in prayer, that we may have open minds, open ears, and open hearts to discern God's plan for us. I will close with a paraphrase of something one of our candidates shared with us this week. Change doesn't mean what we have done in the past was wrong. Sometimes things have run their course. Working together, we can change to build our futures mutually with God, because remember, we are just along for the ride. Thank you.